Hey guys, bienvenidos, irashaimase! We are here at the Art of Comics. I'm your host, Andres Salazar. Welcome to my abode, the comic layer, the layer of which we are doing comics and things like that. Now, do you know that we have a sister channel? A brand new, kind of, sister channel to the Art of Comics. It's called the Art Hub. Andres Salazar, that's me, Art Hub. Go check it out. I'll put a link here in the description below. That is where we're doing all our tutorials, talking about fine art. We're doing more kind of things not to do with comics. So comics is here, sequential art here, illustration for now here, but everything else is over there. So the Art Hub's got lessons, tutorials, all that kind of stuff, live drawing, all that jazz. So check it out. I think it's cool. That's where my focus creatively is kind of moving towards. But today we're going to talk about comics, my love of comics, and we're going to talk about Walter Simonson's Star Slammers, not Star Jammers, not Star anything else, Star Stammers, Star Slammers. And I'll give you my thoughts. First off, I bought it for like $1, so you can't go wrong with that. Damn it. I was just doing a tutorial on ink, and guess what I did? I got ink on my damn book. This is what happens. This is what you do. This is what happens. You get messy. I should probably wash my hands. This is a great era of comics when they did these kind of album-sized stuff. I don't know if they took a page from European comics, but I love the format. I love these bigger format. I love the dimensions are different. This was $6 back then, dude. This was in like 83 or so. Let's see, when is this? Oh, it's 83. What do you know? I guess. Felt like 83. Felt pre like New Mutants. Okay, what do I think about it? So this is Marvel Comics made these like graphic novels. I have a bunch of them. This is one that Walter Simonson did. I don't know how it was pitched. I don't know the history of how it was made. I know that he made it. He does the art on it. He does all the art, except for the coloring. His wife does. His wife, Louise, and another lady named Deborah Pedler. They do the coloring, which the coloring is fine. The coloring is cool. It's watercolor, you know, the kind of dyes that we're used to seeing. And I ain't got no problem with the color. I got no problem with the art. I do have questions about the story. And this is where something like this, you get it, you're stoked about it, and you read it, and you're just like, I don't think I understand what the frick is happening. And then I read it again, and I'm like, okay, I get what he's going for and all. But I have mixed feelings about it. You want stories that just jump you in, right? Dune just jumps you in. They're not explaining jack. Okay, now the David Lynch version did explain. This one did not. It's like, hey, this is how it is. Arrakis, spice, navigators. We're doing it, right? And that's like this. It's like slammers, hunters, all this stuff. We're doing it. No explanation. We're just having it, which is cool. You're like, okay, I'm in it. But then the plot itself is convoluted. The double crosses and the alliances that we're trying to understand are convoluted. There's just a lot of elements that I'm just like, what the flip is going on? And that's not as fun. Visually, it's good. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about it visually, but I just felt like the story, honestly, it was a hard time keeping my damn attention. So let's turn the camera over. Let's look at the art, and let's take a look. Let's do this.
Are you ready?
Okay, let's take a look here at this, guys. Definitely, when I was looking at this, I immediately thought about kind of Japanese, using some of those Japanese motifs in the costume design. And Mayan temples and stuff like that. So, it starts off where there's this battle. There's slammers, which are these guys, which are like mercenary dudes. And they're going against the hunters, which are this other like tribe of people. First off, this is really great. This is one of those like iconic, things. You got your three dudes or dudette and dudes. It's just position wise. It's an open panel. It just does look freaking cool. I totally admit. I like the art. Maybe it looks dated a little bit, and maybe that's also due to the colors. I'm not sure. I don't know if comics. Man, it's honestly, guys, it's been so long since I've read like a comic off the comic rack that I don't even know. I don't even know, dude, if like today's comic would look like this. I think if it did, it would be kind of a nostalgic way. But now we're so focused on rendering and kind of computer assisted stuff that this just looks kind of different nowadays. Comics nowadays look different. There's a political intrigue here. There's different factions. These kind of guys came in. These mercenaries came to. I feel it's complicated even to explain because I don't even understand what the hell's happening. There's battles. Okay, guys? There's battles. There's cool drawings. There's fighting. The Slammers were hired. That's a great panel, by the way. The Slammers were hired to go kick some ass. And they did it. They fought back the enemy of the town. They're jumping into light space. He comes out of his gear. They got the cool, that's like total Walt Simonson hair, which is cool. Very 70s, early 80s kind of look. Fall Guy type of thing. This is cool. I like the colors, actually. It's very well done. And I like this. I like all this drawing. This looks like Sergio Topi. Like, if you get a Sergio Topi page, you look at this. This looks like Sergio Topi. Yeah. So there's some influence there. I bet you anything. I mean, Topi's better probably, but here we have like this leader. He's on the run. They're after him. He escapes. They're on the planet Orion. Then there's this war council thing. They're trying to decide what to do because the invaders are coming. This bad dude is like kind of like running the show. We don't like him. He's like the father of the Slammers, but we find out he's a hunter, so he's like kind of like doing what's best for his people and not his son. There's some sort of a relationship there. I do like these panels, these kind of fun little silhouette or high contrast, whatever they call them. Designs are cool, but guys, if the story doesn't grab me, it's hard for me. It's hard for me to love it. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a comment like, dude, freaking Star Slammers is one of the best comics. It got me into comics. Star Slammers was the beginning of blah, blah, blah. And maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just freaking not connecting with it. That's a total samurai helmet. But I'm not freaking connecting with it. What do you want from me? Yeah, this is like Japanese, like total like. I like the colors. And I like these panel. These page compositions are nice. I mean, the art is good. I mean, he's considered one of the best. And I like the sci-fi kind of like adventure stories, Star Wars-y type, operatic stuff. I like this here where the Starjammers, okay, we're doing a big battle. And they're like, okay, red 1, red 2, 5 2, and they're like, let's go. And I like this is really cool. This whole like design. Come on, dudes. This is interesting, these little spaces. I'm not super sold on it. I'm not super sold on these white spaces. It almost feels like there's an error there. Like, did we miss something? Like, particularly this one. These, I get this, but I don't get that one. So, is there a problem here? Is it just like to be, yeah, I don't know. But then here, clearly it's supposed to be that way, so, I don't know. I have a question about that. This is very cool. I like this a lot. This like massive grid, all the faces of the guys, the big battle. This is a very cool panel. So is this. These cool grids here, I like what he's doing a lot. It's a very neat idea. Yeah. Yeah, I dig it. These last like 10 pages are really, really well done. He's just really thinking about composition and how to tell more story in a kind of a, to me, interesting way. Then we kind of go back to it's like grandfather dies. Grandfather was that dude. And so yeah, this is just, and then here we go, here's the end. Slammers, Orion Waits. Now, you get the impression that potentially there could have been more of these, that this was the beginning of more of a story, because, you know, it definitely has a cliffhanger here of like, hey, let's kick some more butt, but we never see it. And so it never happens. I don't know if it was a sales thing or he got put on Thor. I don't know when he went to Thor in those other books, so I'm not sure about that. But that's my review. Sorry, it's not super loving. It's just yeah, I gotta keep it real. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and talk to you later. Bye.